Hi everyone. It is 15 degrees outside on Friday, February 4th, 2022. Let's see what you need to know. What do we use? Okay. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for clicking the like button and all that. Wait, this is odd. I don't feel like I should be reading this. Like, this is just a weird side message for somebody. It feels like a really small, a note, I guess, a side note. There's, the person who this is meant for already knows that this is meant for them. You already have an instinct about this. Like, you've received some kind of a message within the recent 24 hours regarding whatever you're going to hear in this reading. So you're probably going to get a lot of confirmations. There's something you're letting go due to, like, sorry, bear with me a minute. There's a connection you were involved with multiple people. I'm seeing the tips of these antlers as both a wound as well as connections to people you've had. So let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that were involved, and those 8 people branch off into other people that they're connected to. They were all involved in something that I'm not being shown. It's in the dark. But what you discovered brings you back to these people to let them go. You see how that water is flowing out of her hands? It's like that. You're letting some people in your life go because you had an instinct about something. Your gut instinct told you about something, and you now see it clearly, and it's easier for you to let those people go because you realize they weren't there to help you. They were keeping you in a victim state. For others of you, I think some of you, those of you that are capable of having your monthly period, that you haven't had it, or that the coloration might have been different. And I'm seeing this as something like a sperm being impregnated into an egg. So if you're pregnant, please take care of yourself. All right. What does everybody watching need to know for the next 24 hours to 72 hours? What they don't know already, or whatever, just what they need to know. Thank you, God. It's the 12, the singer of the chalice. I hope you guys can hear me. I feel like I'm speaking really quietly. I'm not certain really what it is. I just feel really calm and at peace and relaxed. I mean, honestly, I feel like when I had my leg injury and they gave me these painkillers, I don't know what they were called. It was like tramadol or something. It was like 15 years ago when I had my knees were injured at working at Ulta Cosmetics of all places. One of the cashiers that I was standing next to when I was ringing out customers, she opened the cabinet and smacked me on my knee, and then she closed it and smacked the other knee within a span of 10 seconds. And I fell to the floor and I couldn't walk for about a week. I have no idea why that's even important, but there's something about an old injury that is bringing there's a healing taking place in you. And maybe the collective, I don't know if this is going to be a collective reading or not. I wasn't even intending to channel. I was going to go make some food and I saw Mother Mary and God, and they were showing me something from their hands, and it looked like a bunch of cards flipping out. So here we are. The number 3 in I cannot explain to you how at peace I feel. There's so much stuff going on in my life right now, but I feel at peace. And like, I don't know if this is relevant to you guys, but my hands have been really clammy and glittery and like glowing. Do you see how like the light seems really weird and my hands seem really squishy? I don't know. I don't know. But there's definite healing happening in your life. I'm feeling a little pressure on my skull, like the top of my skull on the left side, just a slight bit of pressure. And it doesn't feel bad. It feels like something's shifting and changing. I've always been really aware of stuff, and it feels like it really feels like the body's natural painkiller is being released. There's something in your body being released to help you. If this isn't from your body, then it's like energetic support from the universe, your guides, your ancestors. And I just got a message from a sibling, so you might be getting a message. Let me see what this says. You're a teacher at a school, but you're a student, short red hair. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but some of you might be dealing with a teacher that's trying to give you some advice, and you're asking them to like have a play date or something. I really feel odd. This feels like when you haven't experienced something positive in a long time, and then you get positive news, and it's very odd to experience that. You're like, wait, what is this feeling? And then someone tells you this is what real love feels like, and you're like, oh my God. Like, it really feels like my heart's kind of breaking, but not in a bad way, but in a good way, like tears of joy and gratitude for being freed from a cycle of narcissistic abuse. I can feel a gentle hand holding my hand right here. I can feel fingertips right here. It feels like a mother's hand or a child's hand holding my wrist like this. I just got chills all over my body. I'm not certain what you guys are going through, but you've passed a threshold where you chose to love yourself and be kind to yourself. And that was your test from the universe to see if, with all the adversity you were facing, like up here, that would you allow yourself to move through that adversity and love yourself. And in doing so, it feels like you succeeded. You see how it looks like there's hands, or it looks like a blue phoenix. You went through something, and then it turns around, and it's like you're giving it back to the universe, and then it forms a cycle of self-love and support from the universe to you, and you to the universe. It's kind of like finding your faith. Maybe some of you were really depleted in supporting other people that were really ungrateful, and you're finally being appreciated for what you're doing. The Singer of Initiation. Yeah, you went through an initiation. See that? You know, saying that you went through something. You went through something, and it's changing everything about you for the better. And this is a 9, and this is a 3. So what's missing between is the 6. You skipped over the point of needing to balance, and you balanced yourself. You learned the lesson by yourself. You filled your own cup and allowed the universe to help your cup overflow. You asked for help, and you're receiving it. I'm also getting a strange sensation in my left shoulder. So maybe some of you are learning how to receive help. And I know that feeling is very odd, to me at least. Whenever anybody even gives me a gift, I always like hand it back to them. I'm like, you don't need to give me that. And then they like have to put it back and, you know, be like, no, this is for you. I'm also seeing the head of a bull here, a Taurus. See these horns with a crescent moon on top of it and the sword of truth. So whenever there's a new moon in Taurus, a new moon, or I think it's a waning moon, either crescent phases of the moon when they're in Taurus. Let me see when that is. Moon phase in Taurus 2022. February 8th, 2022, Tuesday, seen from the Earth. The 7 days young moon is in Taurus. So by February 8th, it's the first quarter moon. And then new moon in Taurus is on April 30th, 2022. So from February 8th to, what did I just say? Oh my God, what is going on with my brain? April 30th, 2022 and February 8th, 2022. Between that point, something that was held away from you will be brought to you in full clarity. Full clarity. See, and there's a full moon right there. By the time you see this or hear this from February 8th to April 30th, did I get that right this time? You're going to be moving your home to, you're going to be having a, oh my God, can I not speak? From February 8th to April 30th, you're going to have a new home. You're going to have a friend supporting you to get there. And, oh, there's the 6. 1 + 5. 6. You're going to be having a new house, a new friend, and they're going to help you move. So don't even worry about that. Even if you're moving with the bare minimum, you're going to be happy about it. You're going to be leaving a lot of stuff behind. And what is going on with my voice now? Oh my God. Excuse me, I just burped. Oh my God. An ally. An ally is on the way. I just heard that some of you, I heard dialogue, say in my mind, like text from a script someone's reading in a movie scene. They're like holding the script and they're reading, oh, so you went to see a doctor? What did they say? And then the person next to them says, oh, it's great news. I don't know. But I just saw this. Like, I'm even seeing the director with the thing, like the movie thing where it's like, cut, action, take two, that kind of thing. $369, the Tesla code. Globally, I think there's going to be something released regarding energy that's going to be helping a lot of people. I'm seeing a little box that's attached to a house, and it has an infinity symbol on it. And this infinity symbol seems to be glowing back and forth like this. And the light from the infinity symbol, I'm seeing it go into a house, and the house is all white, and it's powering the lights in the house. I'm not seeing that meter. It's like they're showing me that box with the light, with the infinity symbol, is replacing the electric meter that goes like this. So there might be some alterations in how cities are doing energy. Oh, hold on. Am I supposed to be tuning into this? The city grid is going to be changing. So there might be a moment of like a power outage, and then the power comes back, but it's a different power source, a cleaner power source. I'm being shown solar panels, but they're not solar panels. It's like one solar panel that does the work of like 1,000 solar panels. Like that. Like one flute that makes all these sounds, but it's one device that makes a bunch of different energy sources. It's like for heat, electricity, water, like plumbing, everything's handled with one box, and that box is actually beneficial because of the 369 here with the Tesla code. It's like not free energy, but something like it. Sorry, I keep getting, my mouth keeps like feeling really weird in the back of my what is this? The whatever. If you guys are having weirdness with your throat, do some singing. I'm going to put in the comment section Sheksin. I don't know what Sheksin is. Sheksin? Wait, what was I going to put in the comment section? Oh, right. Nita Boland Maylon. If you go look up those YouTube channels, you can sing along to them. They don't have any lyrics to their music, but they help your throat chakra. I think it's really cute how this image is playing out like a flip book. You know those little books that go like this? It's like first you get the love, then you figured out why you needed to wait all that time. Then you're happy and you move forward towards the truth and a new beginning. And honestly, this kind of looks like a penis. pointing at a like orb right there. It also looks like a sword being held by someone with their hands down here holding it like this. And I'm also seeing Mother Mary right there. You see her with the veil and then the light shining to her womb, like she's opening her shawl, her veil, her cloak, and she's revealing this light emanating from her heart to her womb. You see how the womb is illuminated right there, and then to her feet, which have wings on them, and then there's a star, the North Star beneath her feet, and then the planet Earth. And I'm seeing these colors as people raising their hands in like prayer and respect and like joy and appreciation. And those are like the threads of the tapestry and the 12 different tribes being woven together to support like that energy, which is elevating all of humanity to a higher standing. I want to say in the eyes of God, but God is loving. I mean, if you're not in high standing in the eyes of God, you really got to do some shadow work and all that. Sorry, I had to remove a spam comment. Another 9. So you have your cup filled by the universe. You're being initiated into a new stage of your life where you're going to be learning completely new lessons. You're going to be doing it with a friend or an ally of some kind. And it's going to be a good karma, like a good karma. In Assyrian, kerma means garden. So you're going towards the garden. And then once you're there, you see the truth of who you really are and what's really for you. And then that changes things again. 2 plus 7, you two coming together, seeing the truth, and then it changes everything again, and then you move forward together. There's also a little figure hiding right there, and her stomach is covered, and she's holding a wand, but the wand looks like a sewing needle to me. It's like threads of fate being sewn together from different people. And the fact with this headdress being so prominent, it's like you're being crowned something. You're being crowned as something, or the world is giving you a title. You know how a village's shaman or medicine woman, medicine man is usually picked by the village. At least they were in the old days. There wasn't like somebody running for office. Like the village would get together and say, "We want you to help us." And that's what that kind of feels like. Like she's about to, you know how when a queen knight does a knighting thing with a sword, it's like she's knighting someone but with alchemical purity. It's like something's changing, a shape is shifting, a body is forming or reforming. Yeah, look, ecstasis. And there is your chakra system, the tree of life, the fawn in the background, the deer, and then the moon again up there with a different planet. We might be getting some kind of a global, I don't want to say disclosure because we all already know, extraterrestrials and interdimensionals are real. But it feels like there's going to be something that is undeniable that's going to happen and everyone's going to see it. It could be extraterrestrials, it could be something miraculous that happens where the entire world sees it. I'm seeing a lot of wings, so there's the fawn again. It's something that's going to have you decide between, do you want to stay in the old paradigm or the new? You could be seeing somebody exhibit superpowers. You could be seeing someone do something that was deemed impossible and they do it. And you're like, oh, well, this changes everything. This is such a beautiful message and such a beautiful energy. It's like a lot of people are being moved into a new reality for themselves, together, not just on their own. What you guys are, what we're all going to hear and experience is going to shake us up a lot, but it's going to move us forward. The 4 and the 5. We're going to have to let stuff go too. But what we hear, here's the throat chakra again. Right there. And in the antlers, the points right there, which remind me of the points right here. The thing we're going to experience by February 8th to April 30th, well, I got it right that time, is something that's been worked on by the universe. The universe undoing like dark magician stuff. 3 + 1 is 4, and we have a 4 right here. So truths being revealed that change us at a cellular level. It could also be something like a solar flare or a sky phenomenon of some kind, like a meteor shower, an aurora. Oh my God. The northern lights, but across the entire planet. It could be like elementals, fae, nymphs, elves, fairies, and all that sort coming back to this realm, and we see them, and then we're like, oh my God, they're real. It's something that brings 2 different realms of reality together in allyhood. And it's going to take people a minute to be like, okay, is this good? Is this bad? Because of the number 5 here, it shakes things up. But immediately afterwards, like within 5 minutes of seeing this, or 5 seconds, we go, oh, okay, this is all divine planning. Because it's so out there that I just felt the sand tarot right here. Like, I don't know if you're watching this video later or not, but hi, San. I hope you're doing really well. It feels like that. Like a moment where people just go quiet on the entire planet, and then they're like, oh, the only way that this could have happened is by divine planning. It's showing me a cook in the kitchen, like a chef who's really messing everything up. And then there's another chef in the kitchen slowly fixing things as the other chef is messing them up. And then by the time the dish is served to the people, they realize all the things that had to go into that dish. And then they like finally acknowledge fully that, God, Gaia, the universe, ancestors, spirit realm, they recognize what life and death is. It's like the veil being lifted, and people see through the other side, and when they do, they need a moment to like ground themselves and reestablish what's going on. And then they look at it like this, like, being at peace, like, oh, I'm so grateful that everything is actually in God's hands, that everything is in God's hands. I feel like this is a collective message more so than individuals, because there's so many different threads that are being connected between everybody, individually and collectively. What does this say? 13, 4. So there's another 4, and another 4, and another 4. 4, 4, 4. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, the 12 tribes. 4, 4, 4. 4, 8, 12. All coming together. I'm not really certain what this whole 12 tribes thing is, but I know there's multiple tribes from like the ancient times that have multiple bloodlines across the world. My right ear is itching like crazy. They all come together through divine plan, and they're brought together by the appearance of a being that is, I want to say holy, but it feels more magical. It's like seeing a unicorn kind of thing. And once they see that, they realize the interconnectedness and the balance of everything, the six, the balance of the physical and the spiritual world. And then 2 plus 8 is 10, and we go back to the beginning and start over, but this time we're given the opportunity to do it better. And this is a 2 plus 6, which is an 8, which goes back to the ally. So we're being given allies to help us move through the next phase of our life. And those that are stuck with the self-loathing, self-hatred, the victim mentality, the ones who try to step on other people to make themselves feel better and all that kind of stuff, those people are not being moved with. They're being moved into a place where they're going to find more humor in their life and their behavior so that they can move forward quickly instead of being stuck in like a hell realm. They're going to be shown like their life in a comedic kind of way. Like, do you see how silly you guys were for attacking your own species or attacking each other from other species and all that? I'm almost feeling like there's going to be another stimulus check, or I don't know what a ubi. What's ubi? Ubi. Universal. Universe. Why can't I read in my mind, bro? What the fuck? Universal basic income or a stimulus package, some kind of a gift being given out to the world that helps them. But it's it's financial, it's monetary, it's physical. It's like people getting homes, people getting cars, people getting clothes, and good food, grocery stores and all that, like good healing energy that has you releasing all the bad stuff that you've been holding on to, and then it transforms you into the version of you that you should have been from the beginning that was tempered by the dark forces. It's like being broken free of a curse. And it's going to be really, really intense. Singer of Transfiguration, Lease of the Shadows, and then the Ra next to each other with unity right there. It's a sudden, I don't know what sudden is. It's a sudden revelation, apocalypse, or epiphany that's done as a wave across the entire life force of planet Earth. It's like a global transfiguration of the human body to where you realize what you need and what you don't need, and what you're capable of and what you're not. And then when people try to sell you like fake medicine, like the snake oil salesman, like people realize what the truth is and they don't want that. And then it changes the entire game. Eleven, 44, 444, 44. And then this is an 8. That's an 8. That's an 8. And there's another 4 right here. Sorry, burpee. And then there's another. No, that's a 6. That's a 6? Is that a 42 or a 22? 42. 6. Okay. Five, 4, 6. A new beginning. Okay. It's just reiterating the same message again, that it's a message of honesty that changes how we look at ourselves and how we look at each other and how we help each other, and we get to see how we've been hurting each other. Sorry, I need to close this spread out because there's just so many numbers and they're flying all over my face. Let's get these out. What do we need to know right here, right now? Oh, I don't want to pick up on that energy. Some of you are spending a lot of time online and it's messing with your vision, because every time I look at the computer screen and look back at the cards, there's a sense of blurriness, and it's from the computer screen. You see the snow, the white noise, the blurriness from the screen, and how she's closing her laptop. After you're done watching this video, I suggest that we all close or shut down the computer or whatever for a little bit and just maybe read a book or create something tangible with your hands that you look at with your eyes that you're working on. Something that brings you happiness, that helps you feel warm and safe and cuddly. Try to not look at a screen for like an hour. Yeah, look, close your eye. Like, don't look at a screen. Stop looking for information and all that, and just kind of meditate. Maybe take a bath and ground yourself in a spiritual bath. And really, all a spiritual bath is a bath with ingredients in it that have a certain meaning to you. Like rose water, it helps with beauty and comfort and safety and all that. Epsom salt, it helps your muscles and relaxation. If you pour sea salt in there, it purifies your auric field and all of that. You can put like rosemary to bring to you specific things associated with rosemary, like a home and the hearth and harmony. If you want my suggestion, what I'm hearing now to tell you, or what I'm seeing, is a bay leaf or two, some frankincense, some sea salt, and just a candle next to the bathtub, and just put some soothing music on and just close your eyes and relax in a nice hot tub. But please take this advice and do not look at a screen for at least an hour after this. Look, again, closed eyes. Do not look at a screen after you're done with this video. I don't know what this is about, but the universe wants to bring you a download of some kind, and it requires your energetic field to be free of the tampering of the LCD display. And I think it's the 60 hertz frequency that the monitors release. If you go to Google, and in the search box, you can search in any search engine and type in the effects of computer monitors to the human energetic field. Look up those results. You can also look up patents for LCD displays and their effect to the human nervous system. I'm seeing these swords as acupuncture needles in the nervous system. What you've been watching previous to this video And what you could watch after this video might have some detrimental effects to your physical health, finances, or your mental well-being. So please take this advice. Please, please, please. After this video, close the video and just close your computer, your cell phone, put it to the side, and just maybe candle gaze, like clear your eyes. Clear your mind and your eyes. If you're listening to really violent music or music that has a lot of curse words, clear your mind with some classical music that's just instrumental. Like reset your energetic field. Something is coming in. Something is coming in that needs you to be at your vibration, not at the vibration influenced onto you by other people's energy. The hermit is always on their own and they find their own wisdom. They connect with the earth. Her feet are bare and grounded onto the earth. Their feet, with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, are not bare. They're covered in what other people made. And their clothes are mismatched to each other. And this person in the Eight of Swords is the same person here in the Five of Pentacles. Please take this advice after this video and just meditate for a bit. Sit and relax with your kids or your pets if you have any. Just color or draw or write stuff. Give your mind a break. You're going to be grateful for it because it's a gift from the universe that's coming in just for you, each individual person. But you need to have clear sight. You see how that window is clear in the background? Thank you for whoever is in the chat that's been clicking the like button. It doesn't show me who's in the chat for some reason, so I can't really talk to you guys. But I think if you comment in the chat box, which you're welcome to, we can like have a discussion and stuff. Yeah, the universe is trying to bring you something. You see, it's the same character, the same jacket in these two cards. If you take this advice and not look at a screen for about an hour, you'll see what this is about. For those of you who've been asking for help in manifesting things for yourselves, please make certain you're using your own energy and your own vibration to manifest and not doing it with other people's energy, because that pentacle should be pointing upwards, bringing things to the universe and down to you, but it's pointing down, meaning you're taking something from someone else and making it your own. And if you do that, then the flow of that prosperity is going to be cut off from you. See how that sword is blocking the way of that pentacle from going down into the earth, even though the arrow of that pentacle is pointing towards the earth. And the flowers are dark here, and she's pulling flowers from up there, from the hermit, down to herself, into that. If that energy doesn't belong to you, please do not use it to manifest for yourself. It will only hurt you. Whenever you're doing any manifestation practice, first and foremost, wash your hands with cold water and say, I release all that does not belong to me. I call to me that which does belong to me. And then when you're doing your manifestation, visualize a circle of white light around you and verbally speak that you are intending, I claim my energy. I call back my energy from all directions, and I am manifesting so and so with my own energy and the assistance of the universe. Do not use energy from other people, okay? It will only bring you poverty. You might gain something in the short term, but that'll be taken from you and you'll have even less given to you later. It doesn't matter if one door closes and another one opens, because the next one that opens, if you stole something, will be like a little mouse hole compared to a castle gate opening for you if you would have done it with your own energy. Yeah, lay down the other people's energy, you guys. Verbally state to yourselves right now, like out loud, that you release all the energy that does not belong to you. I send back all energy that belongs to other people. I call back my energy to me now. I send back all energy that belongs to others. I call back my energy to me now. Say that to yourselves in your own way. Claim your own energy. Please, like this is being reiterated 3 times, do not manifest with other people's energy. I'm asking you as a friend, please, for your own sake, do not manifest with other people's energy. The universe is not allowing it to happen anymore. People wear black at funerals. If you try to manifest this stuff with other people's energy, look at those cups of manifestation being taken down, and then those 2 cups are empty. You get nothing in return except empty cups. Always use your own energy to manifest. Always use your own. You are a limitless source of energy, each and every one of you. There is no reason to steal from other people. None. And if you're inspired by other people, then mention where you got the inspiration from, so that the balance is like the scales of balance are balanced, or the scales of justice are balanced. Instead of being inspired and using other people's energy to elevate yourself, while other people are calling back their energy, and then you're left with one wand and the other is being taken away from you. Because we only ever have our own energy to work with. The universe allows us to steal, to see if we will steal, so that it can deal with us accordingly. Please do not steal from anybody, for your own sake, for the sake of your descendants, your ancestors. You are all beautiful creators. You all have such unique gifts. Please manifest with your own energy and your own talents, not other people's. If other people are inspiring you, mention them. You see how she's sitting on the moon, the crescent moon, where you make a wish. She's inspired and she's connecting with people, but she's manifesting with her own energy. A true high priestess has no need to steal other people's energy. She has enough of her own. She's connected to the light and the dark and can manifest with her own heart. And see, more conflict if you steal from people. But if you work with other people, then you get creativity and abundance and all that. There's even a hurricane in this, or a tornado, a snake. Oh, I don't even want to tune into that. I cannot believe how many times the universe is digging this message in. Please do not manifest with other people's energy. They will come for you from the ethers and the shadows to steal, to take that energy back to where it belongs. While you guys are manifesting shit with other people's energy, thinking you're getting houses and stuff, the universe is right behind you going, all right, bitch, let me get that ankle. Oh. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I don't want to repeat this message stealing thing again. So what is this about? Doing the right thing by yourself and your ancestors, manifesting with your own energy, even if it takes longer, will bring you a better result because it moves you forward. Whereas if you're stealing things from other people to manifest, remember that sword right there? And the sword's keeping you stuck here, and the wand's keeping you stuck here. If you're using other people's energy to manifest, then the universe brings the swift sword of justice right back towards you to not like cut you down so that you don't steal other people's energy anymore. You see that? I'm uncertain of who this is, and I really don't care. Just for your own sakes, please do not manifest with other people's energy. It doesn't belong to you. And when you guys manifest with other people's energy and they call back their energy, the things you manifested, you lose. A true empress, a true queen, a true mother, a true sister, a true emperor never needs to manifest anything from other people because they have the universe supporting them. There you go. See? Manifesting with your own energy will bring you success and victory. Manifesting with other people's energy brings you poverty, entrapment mentally, illusions, and people opposing you. This is why I barely even manifest. I just ask the universe for things and I wait. I mean, it's taken the universe a while to bring to me the things I've been manifesting, but still, I will never, ever, ever utilize someone else's energy to manifest something from my own life with their energy. It's wrong. Inspiration is one thing, but theft is another. And remember what was said earlier in this channeling. If someone inspires you, then give credit where credit is due and celebrate together. You know, like when I tell you guys about, yeah, see, that way you can both work together and have like a new sisterhood or a new brotherhood, you know, forming tribes together and friendships. We all know that the Page of Swords is also known as a spy and a thief. And then this is someone waiting for something that manifested. If you're spying and stealing and you're manifesting, this is what happens. Everything is fine. Oh my God, I thought that's a 10 of Swords. Oh, Jesus. I love this deck. Where is that card? It reminds me of Lillian. Where is it? There it is. Lillian, if you're watching this, girl, I love you. Look, I saw this the other day in this deck and I was like, that's Lillian. I love. Oh, there's two. I rarely ever use this deck, man. I still haven't seen all the cards in it. I love tarot decks. Look at that. The end of something or the denial of the end of something because people refuse to acknowledge what they're doing. Everything is fine. Okay, I accept responsibility, blah, blah, blah. Everything is fine. I'm ready to move forward into a new phase. Everything is fine. And you see how she's still staring at her fucking cell phone? Like, you don't want to do that. Remember, put the phone down or whatever for a while. This card reminds me of when I lived temporarily with a friend of mine named Marco years ago, and I was like 26, like almost 15 years ago. The neighborhood, it was around like Irving Park in Chicago, Irving Park on Western Avenue, something like that. No, it was farther south. It was past What was that street? Western Avenue and whatever. It was farther south than Irving Park. But the buildings on that street looked like this, and this yellow house looked like their front door. And he was Puerto Rican, and he was half African American and half Puerto Rican. And it was a really fun time being there with his mom. This also reminds me of Lillian, where they're cute. Like I fucking love it. When I have my white hair, this card reminded me of me. This is why I bought that deck. I was like, wait a minute, I have that shawl, I have that dress, and that's my natural hair color if I let it like grow out and I don't dye it. Mariah, if you're watching this, if you ever straightened your hair, you would look like this. That kind of reminds me of Mariah. I felt Sand Tarot in here earlier. I wonder if one of these cards looks like her to me. Oh, here it is. If her hair wasn't in a ponytail, that kind of looks like Sand from Sand Tarot. I think the reading is done, by the way, guys. I'm just like having fun looking at these pictures. What is this card in here doing? Or fucking Yoda talk. What do you, whatever. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. That's cute. That's adorable. Anything else we need to talk about? Oh, I don't want to pull all those out. That's too much. Ugh. I want oranges. Or do I want ice cream? Oh my god, I want chocolate chip ice cream. Do I have chocolate chip ice cream? Oh, and it's 10 o'clock and I can't go to the grocery store. Son of a bitch. Oh, let's pull one of these out. Or a few of these. And I'll read you the meaning and the whatchamacallit. Alright, guys, angels, ancestors, X-Men, Care Bears, Amazons, lead. I don't like the way that card is looking at me. I fucking love this deck. It's so beautiful. Let's see what this card means. Before I what the card means, wait, where'd you guys go? This looks like a Knight of Swords and a King of Swords to me. And it looks like you're about to receive some information that makes you feel a little defensive, but also vindicates you in a way. I think I've seen this card once in a reading. Let me see here. Control F, LED. Is there any other way to look at this? No, of course not. There's no numbers. Wow, there's a lot of words with LED in them in this deck. Okay, so he's a knight. What if I search for KH? No, that's not it. Alrighty, let's go back to this. Here, let me show you what I'm doing so you don't think I'm doing some weird shady shit. Can you see this? I'm gonna hold it like this. There you are. Okay. We're looking for LED. What we got? Nope. Nope. No. Nope. 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 God, I wish I had the book. Nope. 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 Of all the cards, there he is. Thank you. Okay. He represents a. Can you read that? I can't see if you can see that. There you are. Okay. He represents a hardened warrior, ready to cut someone to the core if need be. He is intelligent, but not wise. But not wise. Cunning, but unfeeling. Like the Knight of Swords, yeah. He will be the one to explain why a situation should have gone differently, instead of simply accepting that the situation did not play out according to their well-laid plans. Lead is impatient. It could also denote a man or woman who is immature. It represents a business administrator, a fighter, a ruthless soldier, a boxer, a fencer, process server, bounty hunter, analyst, an ambulance chasing lawyer, police officer, and a Wall Street wolf. When lead comes up in a reading, it could denote that you will be involved in some kind of litigation. The litigation is almost always unfair and usually bound to some negative karma. There isn't any time to delay. You may need to pull an all-nighter and stay up getting everything done as efficiently and quickly as possible. Be scared when lead turns up reversed in a reading. This man may be some kind of sociopath. He is cruel, uncaring, and vile. He may try and use violence and brute force to get what he wants. He is almost completely removed from emotion, so be careful. He is arrogant, cocky, and decisive. Since his emotions are suppressed, he is fearless and has nothing to lose. When that comes up in a reading, it can foretell of an unfair lawsuit. In love, he or she is the type that can break up with you on a whim and never think about you or the situation again. In fact, they may not even have very deep feelings for you at all, mainly because they aren't capable of having such deep feelings. Okay. Personally, how this applies to me, it's reminding me of someone I used to date. Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. It's reminding me of the partner I had a while ago and how when I would cry, he would just kind of watch me and pet the cat and go upstairs. And he was always documenting everything. He was taking pictures of everything, even when I wasn't looking. He was just video recording me at all times. Like he would purposefully piss me off and then record the videos and like show them to his friends and laugh at me. It was disgusting. He would take pictures of me when I was playing with makeup and like send them to his mom, and then they would start laughing at me together over the phone. He was a real douchebag towards the end. And my ex best friend like used to do that too. I was over at his house once and I was crying my ass off, and he sat there recording me crying, and then he started sharing it to everybody just to laugh at me because of how much I was hurt over what had happened over the theft of everything. And he was sitting there mocking me because while I was crying and I was in his apartment, when I would leave or when I would come, my ex was leaving and going in that apartment. They were fucking each other. I could smell him. I know some of you know what I mean. Like when you walk into a room, you can smell it on the sheets. I could smell my ex-husband on it, my ex-best friend's sheets. That's what this is reminding me of. Ugh, it's so ugly. Why are you showing us this? Oh no. Idolia. That's, I think, the card of someone manipulating someone else's path and fate. Let me see here. Idolia. Oh, come on. The card is right here. Don't tell me it's not there. Is it an N? Idolia? Oh, it is an N. Does that look like an N to you? Gosh golly, Bieber. Nadolia is partnered with Dolia, female destiny deities. Hold on. Can you, where is it? There. And can you see this? Okay, there you are. Nadolia is partnered with Dolia, female destiny deities. Nadolia is the goddess of misfortune. We're not saying that. Evil spells and bad luck. Antagonist of the goddess of happiness and good luck. Dolia. Both are associated with Makosh, and I think Makosh means to slay someone in a native language I speak. And they assist her with spinning the threads of life. Nadolia is about sorrow. It's a dreaded card. Someone is keeping a secret from you and you're aware of it, but don't want to realize it. Some dreadful piece of the puzzle is about to come out. Pain is part of the joy we experience. Without sorrow, we don't really know joy. Sometimes we need the tears to help us feel better. You aren't expecting such an attack. Someone says something to you that hurts you to the core. Perhaps you are ignoring your intuition because your mind is rationalizing. This may lead to a lot of hurt in your heart and soul. Sometimes to grow, we need to experience pain. Maybe you need to break up with someone that doesn't fulfill your ultimate life plan. Nodolia reverse can indicate that you are not addressing a love triangle properly. You may be caught in a love triangle, but are not doing anything about it. Nodolia reversed can also indicate that you have finally let go of a hurt caused by a love affair. A reversed card can indicate slowly healing. Well, that's good. Okay, so what I'm picking up from this all is that we're like all of us, because I feel like I'm really reading for myself here too. It feels like, wait, can you see this? It feels like we're about to get a message from someone in our personal life, like how I had a message from my younger brother on Facebook at the beginning of this video. I haven't really read the message fully, so I'm kind of and it's the Three of Earth. So it's three people. We're about to receive a message of something we've been avoiding acknowledging. I know for me, in regards to my life, there's three people in my life that I have avoided looking at in clear light. And they're not people on the internet. It's people in my personal family life. And today I experienced something when I messaged one of them that really showed me who they are with how they responded to me. And it's honestly, it was a couple of hours ago and it had me shook for a little bit. Like, I can't believe this person said this. And they said it so nonchalantly. And it was so cruel, not only to me, but towards Mother Mary. Like, it was a direct insult towards Mother Mary. Like, she said, what does Mother Mary have to do with banks and security? You should go bend your knee and pray to her and ask. And I'm like, are you serious right now? I couldn't, like, my mouth felt like I was going to throw up just even thinking of responding to her. It was a really gross feeling. So if you experience something like that, I sincerely apologize, because it was a really unpleasant thing I experienced. But what it showed me was the clarity, the Holy Spirit in the situation that's taking care of me and protecting me. It was showing me the vileness of certain people in my life and how I need to cut the threads of fate that connect us. Because those people, I've been having multiple dreams over the recent 28 days that have been showing me things that have been having me wake up in tears, like revelations and dream state regarding molestation, theft, lies, abuse, um, people being like almost killed, and nobody coming like to help them. And every time I like, when in the dream, when I pray to God, I wake up and it's like peace surrounds me immediately. So please be careful with, and like I said earlier, please do not continue to watch anything online for at least an hour on any LCD display. Like, if you have an old TV box, that's one of those like bubbly TVs where it's like the tuner dial, that should be okay. I know some people still have those, but try to avoid liquid crystal display monitors, like flat screens and all that. They emit a different wavelength. The Queen of Earth and the Ace of Earth. There's definitely somebody being gifted with a pregnancy, and some people might know about it and they're trying to cause issues regarding that. So take care of yourself. Light a candle, ask for protection from Mother Mary, and accept it and thank Mother Mary. Yeah, there's some shady stuff going on, and the dark stuff is being removed. So keep yourself in the light while the dark stuff is coming to take the dark stuff away with it. This is a blessing in disguise. You're going to be seeing something that's going to help you really cut ties with people who have been bad for you, and you're not going to feel bad about it. What you're going to feel bad about is, in a way, how do I, the idea of the person you had in your mind that you need to let go of, because they're about to show you who they really are. And it's not pretty. Like, it's not a nice person. Please take care of yourselves, okay? Yeah, there's someone doing weird magic behind your back on stuff, and it's not good magic. Like, that looks like fire and destruction magic, and then lightning, like instant kind of, revelation of something. And she's looking at a treasure trove of someone in a bedroom. So please go around, like, take a bay leaf and draw a plus sign with a circle. It's the symbol of the sun. Draw that on a bay leaf. And if you don't have a bay leaf, you can draw it on a piece of paper. It's totally fine. The intention is what matters. And burn it in the room, in the bedroom. And put some, if you have quartz crystal, it's, good. Any crystal, you can just hold it in your hands and intend that it protects your space. And put it like above your doorway or under your bed or in the windowsill or all three. If you have mirrors, oh, baby. If you have mirrors, take your picture, surround it with sugar, and then salt on the outside, like your picture, a circle of sugar and a circle of salt, and then a little tea light with the symbol of the sun the circle with the plus, okay? You can put the Ankh symbol there as well. And put it there and let the candle burn all through the night safely, okay? Please make sure you use a tea light and use it away from anything that can catch fire. That was way heavier than I intended it to be. I wanted a cute little message from pretty cards. Ugh. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. I'm super thirsty and super hungry. I love you. Please take care of yourselves. And tonight and tomorrow morning, I don't know if you guys know about this in your cultures, but it's called, in Assyrian, it's called Lelid Yonenva. And I think it loosely translates to the night of the, like, sacred Holy Spirit or something like that, or the sacred bird or the sacred dove, something like that. It's a night where you dream. The dream that you'll have is a prophetic dream. So please go to sleep with a positive intention. Write a journal, have a journal next to you or a piece of paper so you can write down the dream. It will absolutely be a divine message to you. Yeah. Is there anything else? If you have any essential oils or even olive oil, take a drop and put it on top of your crown, like on top of your head, the back of your neck, and your throat, where like your Adam's apple or where your Adam's apple would be, and then on your third eye. Protect your head, and then you can put like the same drop, on your chest, your womb, and at the base of your spine and at the top of your spine. And then on your feet, like on each ankle and at the bottom of each of the soles of your feet. And then at the palms of your hand, your chakra points. That way you have that olive oil, because it's considered sacred in a lot of magical workings and healings. And the medicinal properties are good for you too. And just say a little prayer for yourself and for those that you love, that they be protected, that they be given clarity, that they be shielded in white light, and that they learn to love themselves better. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'll probably be up for a bit taking care of things. I've been writing again. So, yeah, if you need me, I'll be here. Bye for now. Oh, and thank you for clicking the like button and the subscribe stuff and any donations and all that goody gumdrops. Hope you guys have a good night, good day. Enjoy yourselves. And remember, do not stay on the computer for like an hour, okay? It was important earlier. There's a message you're going to get from the universe if you avoid technology, so the message comes in clearly. All right, bye.